Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be continuing our Lover's Stroll by Diamond Art Club. The size is 40 by 32. This is one of the smaller canvases, but it is 38 colors. So we started doing this last night and unfortunately my camera's battery died, so we couldn't do it. So I felt bad about that. But in the meantime, I started kitting up the colors. But some of the colors were so big that they couldn't just fit in the little ones, so I put in two of the bigger colors, 666 and 823, in these little things. Now this only holds 30, so that means I need 8 of these. So I have 2 already, so I have 6 more containers. So this is what I managed to kit up. And these are all my different pens and tweezers, and we have our wax, we have our boat. Now this is a dragon pen. This one I got off of Drill Frenzy pens. This one came with our kit. This one is one that I got off of Amazon. It is a diamond drill pen. This also I got off of Drill Frenzy, and then we got our little thing here. So we will start painting. I just want you guys to be aware that I have started kitting it up for you guys, so I could do some work on it today. So hence we'll now go in there and move the tape off a little bit. And I have the legend over here if I need the legend, so don't worry about the legend if worse comes to worse. So now I will zoom in. And I have to work down here when I go diamond paint because there's more room to do it. So what is that symbol? That little symbol is 606. Right? This little symbol, which one is this? What's that, 817? Is that 817? That's 817. Which is this lovely thing. I decided to write with my little labels. I have little labels that I never use, and I put them in this little thing, which I got from the Diamond Art Club. I thought these would be bigger. I'm kind of disappointed that these are not bigger. Diamond Art Club make these bigger, because I bought this from the club. It didn't come as part of the kit. I had to buy that separately. So I'm going to put some of our diamonds in there. Not all of them, because I try to be neat when I diamond paint, but you know, I'm not a neat colorist either, so hence I'm gonna try and give us a lot more time today on this, because today I also filmed some flip throughs. This is 817. I like working with a different assortment of pens, but my favorite pen to work with is this one. I love this one. So what you do is you put your pen on the wax. Oh, that seemed to grip much better. Someone asked me, do I like round drills or do I like square drills? And to tell you the truth, I haven't actually figured out what I like more. You see that line? That's V. Now V would be, looking up what the code name is for V, 814, which would be this color. 814 would be this color. I labeled them so when I want to find them, I can easily find them. So I always say focus on one area at a time. But sometimes when you're kitting them up, it's harder to do that. The thing is, I wish they would make these containers bigger so that they say the size is okay, but realistically, I've bought quite a few of these containers recently. I shouldn't say containers, but a few DP kits. So that means those three there. If I knew how to use my multiplacer, I would use my multiplacer, but you know, like a lot of people who are doing this hobby who haven't been, this is only my third diamond painting that I've worked. My first one was a partial. And I'm glad that I started off with the small one, because if I had started off with something like this, I think I would be somewhat crazier than I am now. Because the symbols are so small, I have to put you guys in this way. This is not going to be a one session. I am enjoying doing diamond painting. I will say that these are glued canvases. They are very sticky. Now, we were doing it at night, so that probably wasn't the best time to decide to do it. And then my camera decided right at the end of that video to act up and decide, nope, I don't want to work anymore. Sorry. You know, cameras like everything else have a battery life. Sometimes they want to work for us, sometimes they do not. And you know, things happen that some of you guys have probably guessed that I have decided to kit it up. For me, kitting it up means organizing it. I've somewhat kitted it up, because if I'm not organized when I'm doing this, I'll go crazy. Hold on, guys. And here's the bone. So what those for? Because what you see in the camera is what is different than what I see on the painting. You know, there are a lot of symbols, but you shouldn't let the symbols distract you from doing it because it really is. I know not everybody will find this relaxing, but to tell you the truth, I do find it really, really relaxing. And right now I can do this on my kitchen table because, as some of you know, my mother isn't around. She's visiting my brother. So it's kind of easier for me to do this when I have time, and today I happen to have time to film a second part of this. Now these do take time. You're not going to get this done overnight. You know, I am overall very, very impressed with the diamond paintings that I've gotten so far. But then again, I haven't really gotten a bad one to really judge what a bad one is. And you know, the other thing too is, they wrote here if I want a 15% over, I can get another thing for 15% off. Those discount codes are extremely helpful when you're buying the canvases, because let's say some of those canvases can be so as you see, the thing starts to fill up. Now, this may not look like much, but it does fill up, so keep that in mind, that the thing does fill up as you go. See, with this, you have to really, really concentrate. Because they are tiny, tiny. Now we'll do this whole row here. Then we'll start doing V's. No, I never thought I'd find another hobby which I like just as much as coloring and reading. You know, I used to read a tremendous amount, and then I stopped for a while because I just got into a rut. And, you know, then I found coloring, and coloring really, really helped me with my, you know, my depression. Now, people don't really understand what it's like to be in depression until you actually are depressed. Because when you're depressed, it's different. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Guys can't see it, but it spewed all over. See, these tweezers are very, very good because they did things that I can't do with other tweezers. Other tweezers do not do the job, but that one does. You know, and in my neighborhood right now, we have this thing going on, which is a new venue that they want to open up. But here's the problem with the new venue. Down here, we're already at capacity. We cannot be having another big venue because what happens is streets get blocked off, it gets too crowded, people get loud, people get obnoxious, they don't behave well. You know, we're already at capacity here with the other bars, but this venue wants to open up. And they're trying so hard to get the community board to pass it, and it's not working. Because we as a community are saying, no, we don't want this in our neighborhood. You know, how would you feel if something came into your neighborhood and it disrupted your life, you know? These people want to disrupt our lives. Now, I know, you know, yeah, they want to run a business. There's no problem with opening up a business, but when you open up that kind of business, when you want to do it like a club / venue event, you know, you're impacting the residents who live here. There are a lot of us who, not only is this a work and job and financial center, but there are a lot of people who live in the neighborhood. And you know, to me, we already have enough venues. You know, it's different when you come in and want to do the things that you want to do, but you're not always going to get what you want. You know, all about trying to do this. No, it's all about where you put the placements. You know, some people, when they do diamond painted, they go line by line, and I'm like, kind of impressed with their dedication. I would go nuts because, you know, sometimes the lines don't always work that way. You know, and then we're watching. Always when you're trying to find that one little thing. You know, it's always something little that you're trying to find. So guys, we're gonna stop here because I'm down to one bar and I'm starting to get the warning signal on my camera. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know I have enjoyed this, but I guess I'll recharge my camera so you guys can see what we've done. We haven't done that much, but it's still a lot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of video. So there will definitely be a part 3. Everybody have a good day. I wish you all well. Bye everybody.